good afternoon. It's Friday, not Saturday. Started a bit early. I'll have a minute, get the vlog started, kick my things into gear early this weekend and shake the camera a lot. No, I'm busy tomorrow. Gemma's dad came round and saw my shed and he liked it. So he ordered one and asked if I'd help him install it. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'm not sure how much video I'm going to be able to do tomorrow. So I thought I'd start early. Updates in the house. You saw in the last vlog I painted the windowsill. Just a thin coat, just to see how it took. And it's took well. So I'm going to give it another coat, because that paint's quite runny, but it does dry really quickly. One of our other viewers mentioned in the comments that they use the quick drying satin. So that's what I'm using. It's the same paint, but mine's just the gloss version. It's just the finish is slightly different. So it does touch dry in an hour, and then it's dry fully in 4. So yeah, no white cats running around. Well, apart from Archie, you know, he's half white. What else has been going on? The Conqueror challenge for the Lord of the Rings. I finished stage 3 yesterday. Now I do have an affiliate code for this. It's anyone gets them. It's not something from being a vlogger or anything like that. So it's not a promoted thing. But everyone who signs up, and it's just to refer friends. So if 2 people sign up, I'll apparently get a free challenge. It's not a very good referral code though. It gets you 10% off if you want to do one of the challenges that apparently isn't. I'm just looking here now. The referral codes and credits aren't valid for the Lord of the Rings. So the thing I'm doing, you can't do using the referral code. But if you fancy doing one like, you know, the Jurassic Coast or whatever else they've got there, I'll pop the referral code below and you can give it a try. I'm now on stage 4. And I'm probably going to get that finished earlier than I expected, because I was hoping to do stage 4 in Florida. But I feel like I'll have done a chunk of stage 4 before we even get to Florida, which means by the time we've done Florida, I'll probably be a good decent chunk into stage 5. It's only 95 miles, stage 4. Stage 3 was only 40. That's why I rattled through that as quick as I could. Stage 5 is huge though, so that's going to probably run me the rest of the year. But yeah, it's been fun, and it has encouraged me to walk a bit more, so I've actually quite enjoyed it. And I know it's not for everyone because the medals are quite pricey, but I do like them. They're kind of a nice little novelty to have. For the weekend, we are going to have a quiet one. I think we might do a barbecue on Saturday because the weather is supposed to be good, but I'm not sure how tired I'll be after building the shed. So we might just have like some takeaway or something like that. Sister's coming down tonight, so we're going to talk Florida because she's leaving Florida in a couple of weeks, possibly earlier. In fact, very definitely early. Maybe next week. I can't remember. But yeah, she'll just want to us to impart our wisdom on what we, you know, on our favourite tips and tricks and that. Just give her a quick reminder. And I'm going to ask her to pick me up the t-shirt from the 3 Bridges in Coronado Springs, because I didn't buy that last year and I quite liked that bar. So it'll complete my trilogy of Disney themed bar themed t-shirts. There we go, we got there in the end. One of Pixie's favourite things to do when I'm working is sit on the arm of the chair and watch me working. She's cute. I don't really have anything to vlog on the Taylor's Farm Shop car park this morning, but kind of feels like tradition now. I'm going to go in and get some dinner and probably something for lunch on... I'm doing this wrong, I'm from Wigan. I'm going to go in and get some tea and then probably something for dinner on Monday. Yeah, never forget your roots. I'm going to get pies for dinner on Monday. We wanted to do like a barbecue or something tonight, but I don't know what the weather's going to do, so it might end up being an oven queue. I look really tired today as well. But yeah, I'll get this, then I'll probably head home, and then I'm going building this shed, which I'll try and get some clips off. But I mean, you've seen in the past we built our shed, it's basically the same, it's just got a pitch roof instead of a sloping roof. Shed news, updates on sheds. Anyway, I'll see you probably on the other side. It's a big cabbage. Taters. Farm shop. Let's see what else we got. Look at the size of this thing. Feed me a Seymour. It's the cabbage of the ages. That's going to be for our roast tomorrow. In comparison, pathetic broccoli. I bought a minted lamb and a steak and Stilton pie for Monday. And then dinner for tonight is anyone... Well, actually, not that, because that's our pork leg joint for tomorrow. We're going to have a roast dinner tomorrow. We have a choice of chicken kebab peri peri. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm trying to read the dates on them as I pull them out. Hang on, there we go, I can see now. Beef Alabama kebab. I think the date on that is quite short actually. So that might be tonight. And these are short. Burger. What date even is it? I don't know. I got some burgers as well anyway. Never mind, it's the 19th, so we've got like 2-3 days to eat those. So we'll probably pick. What we generally do is I buy stuff from like the farm shop, or we get it from Scott's, and then we just eat the stuff that's going to go out of date first. So it's a nice way for us to decide what we're eating for tea, because we never can. Let's get that pork leg joint away as well. A bit of a hectic morning because I'm due at Gemma's dad's in like 15-20 minutes, so I'll just get these away and then I'll probably be on the road again. I'm going to get my windbreaker because it is very, very windy out there today. I'm not looking forward to building a shed in the wind, I've got to be honest, because when we did ours it was sunny and it was also calm, so putting like the big panels up was dead easy, but in the wind they're just going to get caught by the wind, so it might be a bit more challenging. Anyway, I've charged my big screwdriver up, I've charged my little screwdriver up, and I've put a full tool kit of bits and bobs in there. I'm sure Gemma's dad has other tools as well. So I'll get over there and start getting that built. Again, I'll try and get some clips of video, we'll see how we do, but you know, you've seen the process with the other shed that I bought, so yeah. Updates other than that, we had another comment this morning recommending Lake Apopka Wildlife Trail. That's on our list. So we watched some of Kyle from View from the Cheap Seats videos. He's visited that one, and it looks really good. So we added that onto the list. That's one of the reasons why we've been up bought the binoculars as well. And I was wondering where all the cats were, and one of them's just strolled in nonchalantly. Little Pixie's just joined us. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that now. We're like three weeks and a bit out, so we're getting our last minute preparations and stuff, getting all fresh underpants, socks and all that, you know. Share too much information on these vlogs sometimes, don't I? Gemma's got a few nice new bits of clothes and stuff, not underpants and socks, so it's getting kind of exciting. But anyway, I'll try to catch some shab bits, and if not, we'll catch up when Gemma's home later. There we go, big jump cut, but we finished the shed. A little bit bigger than mine. It actually went up easier in some respects, the roof went on better. We just made one mistake with some screws in the bottom, so we just had to back them out and put them back in again.
One mistake 3 steps in.
Yeah, one mistake very early on that meant we had to go back and do a load of stuff. The doors are never quite perfect on these. I think it's because, much like when we fitted ours, the flags are ever so slightly off. So when you're building it, if you're not building it on a super flat base, you kind of just have to build that into it. Well, it's now 3 o'clock. I'm back home. The shed is done, as you saw. It was good fun building it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to relax for the rest of the day because I'm shouting. just having a sandwich. Defrosting the barn cake for a sandwich, and then I'll probably go and pick Gemma up in a couple of hours time. She has expressed possible interest in changing her dinner plans, so we'll see how that plays out. And then I think this evening we're going to have a quiet one. So I will say there's going to be a few quiet weekends because we're saving our money now for Florida, you know, last minute saves and all that lot. So we don't want to be going out all weekend and drinking lots of beers and spending lots of money. So you'll probably get more of us just being at home until the run up for the holiday. I genuinely think we haven't planned anything for the next few weeks at all, to be honest. But yeah, then it's Florida time. It's about 3 weeks away now. Very exciting. Can't believe how quickly that's come around from the last one, you know. And yeah, really looking forward to it now. It's one of those as well because we're going into this one blind because we don't know if we're going to be back to Florida anytime soon. We haven't got any plans on the horizon for Florida. So we're going to be making the most of it and having fun. It's going to be one of them when we come back is how long before we just like give up and book another trip. Because we would like to visit other places, but we do really like it there. So we'll see what happens. This just made me chuckle. On my Facebook memories today, it's 2009 when we got the original shed in the garden. You know, the one that's collapsing. And look what it looked like. It looked so good back then. And now it tilts to one angle and all the front's fallen off and the back's fallen off. And I had to replace the roof. Jammers home. Tea's coming later. We are going to have the kebabs, aren't we?
Yeah, I had massive lunch.
Yeah, you
I took to work with me quiche and salad, and then we got talking in work, and I was like, oh, do you know what I've not had for ages? Just chippy chips and gravy. So I get Mark, and I messaged you, didn't I? I was like, can we get Chinese for tea? And I went, doesn't matter, Patty bought me chips and gravy for me lunch.
Yeah. So now I've come home hankering for chippy tea. No, I'm only joking. We've got them nice kebabs. I'm looking forward to them. And it means spending less money. And we're going to have chippy tea next weekend.
Yeah.
Had a nice day.
Yeah, you know, right.
We had a sneaky beer in Cas Social, didn't we?
Had some funky music on tonight.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, there's a little bit of an Indian
there. Yeah, it was cool.
turn to it. And then we've settled down now with Brooklyn. We did buy some pales as well, some craft beers. So we maybe try one of them later.
Yeah, we always buy.
Oh, tomorrow, because we'll probably forget to vlog again.
And I got a Polly's.
Beer, not like a parrot or something. Oh. No, we're not having a parrot. They're too noisy. I've been through that in the past. They're too noisy.
Come on to the kitchen.
Anyway, we'll catch up later when tea's on. Enjoy your beer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers for the weekend.
Jammers meaty kebabs. Enjoy, honey.
Enjoy my meaty kebabs.
Enjoy your meaty kebabs.
Thanks. That's sexy.
I'm hoping that chicken's cooked okay. I thought it was pink on the edges, but it was just the colour of the sauce.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. And we've had Sky Movies now for 3 months and not watched a film on it. They keep giving us off as well. Yeah, we haven't watched a huge amount, but tonight's premiere is Dungeons and Dragons, so we're going to watch that. Excuse the wind because I've got the fan on in here because it's a little bit warm. Oh, very close as well. We had a nice evening last night. The film, Gemma didn't like it. I thought it was okay. There's a few funny moments in it. Wasn't too bad. So today is going to be a relaxed day. I'm going to chill out. Maybe cook that big roast dinner, of course. Maybe I think Gemma wants to watch the football. We'll just play it by ear, see what we get up to. I'm not planning on doing particularly much. I might build some Lego later. But I don't know why. Prep for next week. The pint of brown ale is finished. So that's going in the fridge to chill and condition for the rest of the week. We did have a comment yesterday from someone who was most upset that I did a video about the pinter because apparently it's much cheaper to homebrew from proper homebrewing kit, which, yes, it is. I don't think I've ever denied that buying a homebrew kit is cheaper. But I kind of see the pinter a bit like a Tassimo. You know, a coffee machine makes better coffee and it is cheaper. But a Tassimo's simple and easy and convenient, and you've got to pay for that convenience. So that's the way I see it. I mean, I could use the pinter to brew the same beer that he brews in his bucket and with his own proper home brewing kit if I wanted to. But yeah, that does void the warranty of the pinter. I'm not sure how they police that. But I also have another pinter that doesn't have a warranty in the shed which I could use. So if I wanted to, I could do that as well. I just like the convenience of the pinter. I guess if you really want to do proper home brewing, I'm not stopping you. If you want the convenience, the pinter works too. We're doing a bit of holiday research, and in the meantime I'm building this Lego set which is Nedry's Jeep from Jurassic Park. There we go, that build's complete. You can change his face round so he's either like shocked or he's been spat at by the Dilophosaur. And the Dilophosaur is over there, and here's the sign. Remember the sign from the film? It spins round. And also there's a little can of Barbasol down there as well, which is like the shaving foam with the DNA hidden in it. The reason I bought this set, I just like the detail on it. Just watching some stranger couple to get us in the Florida mood. Even though we're not going to Epcot, I still want to go to Epcot. We'll see. And we're also trying a couple of craft beers. And we've had a couple of others as well. Appropriately, because I built the Jurassic Park Lego set. I got this Mr. DNA Single Helix Session IPA that Gemma picked up for me from Cas Social in Ormskirk. This is 100% vegan, unfiltered as well. It's a session pale, so we'll give it a try, see what we think. What's yours like? You got the Neon
Lovely.
Raptor, haven't you?
It just exploded on me. And I had to clean it off quickly for it when I leave my shoes, but it's lovely. Mine is the
Neon Raptor Retro Racer.
And it kind of looks like Tron,
It does,
which hopefully we will be riding in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. We're going to try and get on Tron
There's
during
a virtual queue dropping
the
Mickey's not so scary.
scary.
So we're going to try and get on it. Or we might just buy individual lightning lanes before the party starts.
I mean, that's like a once because we did a whole Florida trip 2 weeks and didn't spend a penny on Genie. So
I don't care. It's like I don't care. If I want to spend my money, I spend my money.
Let's give the Mr. DNA a try. Apologies, the fan's on again in the background. I'll try and put you at the draft.
Put you on the draft.
That's nice. It's dry. It's a session IPA, so it's not super strong, not super mouthfeely. Quite pleasant. I could probably slam a few of those on a nice sunny day. I'll go 3.75 on that one, I think. What was your rating on yours? Gemma's a 4 on the Neon Raptor. Quite funny this one. Yesterday when we called to Cas, I had 2/3 of a beer and Gemma didn't get to try it because I drank it so quick. It was this one. We've accidentally picked the same beer twice.
I'm just a Neon Raptor fan.
Yeah.
You don't see it often in cans. So.
It was on draft in Cas, and they had it in cans as well. Yeah. So there we go. You got to try it in the end anyway.
What did you give it yesterday?
I gave it a 4 yesterday and a 3.75 out of the can.
Why did you try it on draft?
But I only tried a quick mouthful here. So.
Draft is always better.
Yeah, I think the fruitiness came out better on draft. Gemma's Sunday lunch. My gravy went a bit lumpy, but otherwise it looks good. I made the best pork crackling I've ever had.
Green.
Yes, it does. We probably should have had some carrots or something, bring a bit of colour out in it. The pork crackling was the best I've ever had. And the rest of the meal's fine. I don't really care what that tastes like now. Enjoy, honey. Did you enjoy your roast dinner?
It was absolutely delicious.
Good. The meat was a little tougher than I would have liked, but the rest of it was good as well.
It's tasty.
Yes, it was. Dave's got away with us. We've done nothing, have we?
No. I did some washing. I'm get out and
Yeah. Sometimes that's nice though, to just have it
the
relaxed.
rest I shipped it this week. It's been a little busy, long week.
So we'll probably catch up tomorrow or see what we get up to. Snuggly Pixie though is going to the vets today. Because she was due to go before the holiday and Gemma phoned up, didn't you?
I've had my phones up in loads of time trying to book her in on the 4th of September and they were fully booked. Well, they gave me an appointment on the 4th of September and then phoned back to say unfortunately they booked me in the wrong place and the vet wasn't in. And I was like, okay, so what have you got then? So I guess it's bank holiday next weekend, next Monday, so I can't take her then. I was like, well, what about next Tuesday? Because I'm off next Tuesday. No, fully booked. Next available appointment is the 11th of September. I was like, well, that ain't going to work because that's the day she's going into a cattery. So I just said, like, I know this is really short notice, but you've got nothing today. And they've managed to squeeze us in at 5:45.
Yeah,
so,
it's really good of them, isn't it, to help? We'll make further demands for future and book them in a bit more in advance, I guess. We never normally struggle, do we?
No. But I think it might be like a post-COVID thing.
Yeah, a lot of people getting the pets checked up who might not have been able to have them checked up for a while.
Because we got in for like Archie like super quick.
Yeah, you never know, do you? Anyway, we'll do that and we'll get her sorted and fingers crossed she'll get a full bill of health for another 12 months. That's one less thing for us to have to do before the holiday. Hello, pigs. You won't stay in frame, will you? Pixie has a full clean bill of health. Doctor's very happy with her, vet. Apart from, she's overweight. And so is he.
No, he was told he was fine.
I say he's overweight.
The vet said he was fine.
But yeah, so he's
sorry,
he's okay.
4.8 and he wanted to weigh 4.5.
Yeah, so she just needs to lose a couple of grams. She will not keep still for the camera because she knows I'm fat shaming her. But yeah, we're gonna play with her a bit more, get her some exercise in, aren't we?
Get some like fat food.
Yeah. You alright, honey?
Yeah.
Good. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yeah, nice relax one, so I needed.
Smashing. Okay. What are we doing next weekend?
Probably nothing again.
Yeah, it's a bank holiday weekend.
And we need to start getting ready for Florida.
Yeah. Maybe go for a little trip into town, but if we do, we may just drive.
Yeah. Just maybe a wander around town to pick up the last bits that we need.
But yeah, just to get us at the house for a little bit, otherwise we'll be climbing up the walls. We do have a full pint to drink next weekend, so it's not like we need beers or anything like that. 5 litres of brown ale, does that suit you? We'll put the windows out with the smell.
Bad enough this weekend. Off the pork roast. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll keep in touch with you until Wednesday when the vlog ends, and if we do anything interesting, which I mean, it's gonna be home stuff from this point on, isn't it?
It's proper wind down for holiday now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Archie and Pixie needed to go to the vet to get their boosters before they go, and the cattery reg isn't due till December, so he's good.
Yep.
They'll be getting fleas and worms before they go into the cattery, but I'm doing that like the 1st September, so they're covered for like the whole month while they're there, then so they don't have to worry about it. That'll be interesting because they're both drop-ons, so I was thinking we do one day and one another day.
Yeah, so we're not stressing them out too much.
We're not stressing out, but we'll need your help to.
Yeah, we should
that,
be
but
fine
I think we'll
doing
be okay because they're just spot on. It's not invasive or anything. So Archer's had it before, but I don't.
And they're all getting better at being held and things like that. We've
like
kind of really tried to do that.
Super easy into the carrier today. Absolutely no fights whatsoever.
That's good.
So.
Ordered a couple of last few bits for me for the holidays. Well, I've ordered myself one of those UV protective swimming t-shirts for Discovery Cove.
Yeah, she always get burned.
Yeah. And I've ordered a new buff because I always get a new buff when we go to Florida. So there's a new one on it as well. Good afternoon. We are back in the office. I'm not painting anything. Something different. Remember this knackered radiator? Well, I'd also forgotten that the TRV pin is stuck. So I managed to pull the TRV off the thermostat. You just unscrew this here. I use these grips because that had also got stuck, but you've got to be very careful not to damage any pipe work. I can feel the noise out of that. I think maybe we need a new TRV, to be honest. It's covered in crap, so I'm going to give it a wash. And then I've just doused the top of this in WD-40 in the hope that it'll free that pin up. And guides on tinter net say just tap that slightly with a hammer, the tiny little pin in there that you can probably not even see. Hang on. On the top there. And then it should work again. Failing that, we'll need an entire new valve, which will mean draining down the system. To be honest, while I'm working, I could just turn the tap on and off when I need heat and when I don't. First coat on the radiator is very, very light coat because this paint is super runny. As you can see there, I did actually get a dribble, so I might just sand that back a little bit. Then we'll go over it again, but the windowsill came out really good. It's nice and bright. I mean, realistically, I should have sanded back even further to take these drips and drops out, but it's our house and we're not super house proud and stuff like that, so we're fairly happy. Here's my little co-pilot, sat next to me on me chair. She's hinting that she wants treats, but unfortunately, because she's on a bit of a diet now, she's not allowed any. You alright, Missy? You okay? Very cute, aren't you? Sulking cats. Back in here, this pin. There you go. Now it works perfectly. It goes in and it returns under its own power. So I've doused it in a little bit of silicone grease to keep it nice and slick. And I'm going to pop the TRV back on. So when I do move into here now, I should have central heating that works. Incidentally, those should only ever be hand tight. You shouldn't tighten them on with tools. The people who lived in this house prior to us did not take that into account, so I did have to use the grips to get them undone. No tools to fasten it back up though. We're back at it. We've made some progress this week, so it's Wednesday night and Gemma is working a little late tonight, so I finished work and thought, let's get in here and get another coat of paint on this radiator. It's looking pretty good now. There's a couple of drops though. There's one thing I have learned about this quick drying paints, it's very runny compared to an oil-based gloss. But yeah, it looks alright though. Good from 10 yards away. This room's only about 2 yards long, but never mind. I also put the first coat on the back of the door. You can see the difference with the frame. Definitely needs at least a second coat. And I need to take that door handle off and clean it as well because I painted it. Oops. Ending this week's vlog on a Wednesday night with this fantastic meal that Gemma's just put on. This is Louisiana.
It's actually peri-peri chicken.
Oh, it's peri-peri chicken. Some nice wedges from the potatoes I got from the roast of the weekend, and then the corn as well. I need a bit of ketchup for those wedges, I think. You want a bit of sauce?
It's sriracha corn.
Sriracha corn. Ooh, very nice.
Mix with butter, so it shouldn't
Okay,
be too
maybe I
spicy.
don't need any ketchup then. So yeah, I think we're going to end this vlog now, aren't we? It is Wednesday night, and I need to get it edited and online. And it's not so often I actually bother to end the vlogs. I usually remember when I'm editing them. What are we doing next weekend? Drinking brown ale. Because my pinter will be finished.
Yeah.
We might go for a little drive into town.
Yeah. You'll ask me to that one,
Yeah. And then, it's probably going to be a quiet one because, again, we're trying to save money now for the holiday. So, not save money, but we just don't want to spend too much for the holiday. So, we'll catch up with you then. Hot potato. Pass it on. We'll see you in the next vlog. Bye-bye. Bonus content. I ended the vlog off last night, but I never edited it, so things changed. Not a huge amount, just a couple of things. One, the purchase turned up. As is often the case, I was listening to a record I hadn't heard for ages the other day, and I was like, I really should buy that on vinyl. I wonder if they ever reissued it. And they did. They reissued the said record 2 years ago, and I thought, I've missed my chance then, because reissues like that tend to be limited. But Piccadilly Records in Manchester had a copy of Super Furry Animals Rings Around the World, which is my pretty much absolute favourite Super Furry Animals album. So I instantly bought it there and then on the spot, and it got delivered today. Another update, I don't have it to hand yet, but apparently, so I'm actually looking over there because on my DVD rack there is the DVD to that Super Furry Animals album, because when they released the album they put a DVD with all of the songs having their own videos. Anyway, where was I? The other thing that's arriving today is Gemma's phone is apparently on its way back. So when that arrives, she's asked me to open it, check what's been done, get it charged up for her so she can carry on using it, because as much as she loves the Samsungs, the S8 that she's been using has not been great. Not for any reason other than the camera on it, the focus doesn't work, so the S8 that she's been using has actually got a problem with it as well. But unfortunately, because that's an older phone now, we'll probably not get that repaired. It just wouldn't be worth the cost to get that one repaired. So we'll just we tend to keep at least 1 or 2 handsets around just in case, because we've both had in the last sort of 5 years problems with phones. I Actually, mine wasn't 5 years ago now, was it? It was 7 years ago. My God, where did the time go? I bought the Pixel, the original Pixel, and now I'm on the Pixel 7. And when I bought the original Pixel, it had a hardware fault after about 3 months, and it got replaced. And actually, if I just go into this cupboard here, I will find a Honeywell CT50. No, my original Pixel. Actually, it's not a Pixel anymore, it's a Pixel XL. Because when they repaired it, they didn't have any Pixels in stock, so they just sent me a brand new Pixel XL in response. And then I broke it. Anyway, we'll pick up that in a bit, and then tonight I'll get this edited, and then I'll watch it tomorrow, and then it'll go live tomorrow probably. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, because by now it'll all be online. Oh, there's the door. I just came back upstairs and picked the Pixel up, the Pixel 7, and started trying to vlog on it. Sorry, the Pixel 1, and started trying to vlog on it. Dear Gemma, thanks for sending your phone for us to repair. We're pleased to let you know that one of our engineers has now fixed the problem you told us about. As part of the repair work, they've also given your phone a full service, which included updating it to the latest software. It mentions a lot about latest software and closing apps that are running in the background. We couldn't turn the phone on, so I don't know how that's going to fix anything. But anyway, it looks like they've returned the phone that we sent to them. Yeah, so it's her original phone, because I told her not to get her hopes up, that she was probably going to get a new phone back. And yet, sure enough, it now turns on. So I don't know whether this means that it's going to have all of our old files on, or if they're going to have reset it. It's interesting, it's still got a screen cover on it and everything. I wonder what they found out that was wrong with it then. Yeah, they reformatted the phone. That's a shame, really, because if they hadn't have reset the phone back to square one, she could have got all the photographs she lost. But it looks like they reformatted it. So I'll get this charged for her anyway. But I basically told her that the chances were she would either get the phone back and it'd be reset, or they'd just send her a brand new phone. But they've actually just sent her phone back. But it did say that they give us more information about what actually went wrong with it. And there's nothing in there. What I suspect went wrong with it was some internal cable disconnected. Because apparently that's been reported by a few people, that if you get a black screen on an S23 and it doesn't turn on, one of the internal cables gets dislodged and it stops working. But yeah. Anyway, phone back so she can carry on using it while she's on holiday now. And it is her original phone and not like a refurbished one or anything like that, so she'll probably be quite happy about that. My sister landed in Florida last night, so they're in there for 2 weeks now. So like literally as they come home, we'll arrive. Sorry, as they come home, there'll be about 6 days and then we'll arrive. So there's going to be someone from my family in Florida for 2 weeks, 4 out of the next 5 weeks. Sorry, Florida. I'm hoping she'll have a fantastic time though with her. She's taking her daughter for the first time ever, so, and she's had a rough few years as well, and she really deserves a good trip. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next vlog, and I hope you have a fantastic time. So anyway, this vlog's falling apart. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I've I don't know why I'm in such a giddy mood. I've had half a can of cola. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.